Hey everybody, welcome back to Greg's Grooves. Here with a couple thrift store finds today. My wife and I were taking a drive through Connecticut and stopped at a Goodwill in Monroe, Connecticut, up by Trumbull in that area. And I've never had too much luck there finding records. I find a couple things. I found a George Winston Autumn album a couple months ago. I've found some Wynton Marsalis records there. But usually it's a lot of your Engelbert Humperdinck and all that kind of stuff that you find at every single Goodwill and Salvation Army across the country. Today I feel like I got a little lucky. I don't know much about these. Don't think they're worth much, but that's not why I care. What I found, let's not beat around the bush here, two selections from the RCA Victor Encyclopedia of Recorded Jazz. Album 5, which covers basically G to H in the alphabet. It says Gil to Hig. And album 11, which covers Sha to Ven, S to V. And I thought these were very cool. So, first of all, you could probably tell in relation to the size of my head, these are 10-inch records and 33 1/3. So EP sized, essentially. And it says that they're a Jazz Club of America presentation. I tried to do a little quick research. I don't like to go into these thrift store finds doing too much research. I don't want to be a Wikipedia page. I kind of want to react to what I've found. But I could not find anything on the Jazz Club of America. I'll probably have to do some more research on the producers, who are Bill Grauer Jr. and Orrin Keepnews. And it says leading jazz authorities and producers. And there's some, I wish I could have found albums 1 through 12 instead of just 5 and 11. But some big names on here. Dizzy Gillespie doing Night in Tunisia. Benny Goodman, Lionel Hampton, Coleman Hawkins, Artie Shaw, Art Tatum. So, no shortage of greats on these. And I just love the look and feel of these 10 inches. 33 1/3 RPM, long playing groove guard, non-breakable, which obviously in the era coming off of 78s, it's a pretty big deal, non-breakable. Manufactured by the Radio Corporation of America for J.J. Little and Ives, Incorporated, New York, 19, New York. America's Great Musical Heritage, 100 outstanding and varied examples and 12 albums played by a cross-section of the most talented jazz musicians of all time. So that was printed here, and the production information here. On the front it says here, the only comprehensive encyclopedia of recorded jazz and its immortal performers. Now, what year? I believe these were the mid-50s, especially judging by the way the record looks. Do we have a year here somewhere? So that's probably something that it would pay to look up before starting recording. But again, I kind of like to react to these in real time as I get them in. Yeah, I can't find a date here. So I'll have to put that information down in the comments once I can establish more firmly a date here. So, same information. Take a look at the yellow label here. Probably should hold that right side up. The pressings look to be of very good quality. Other than some dust, this does not look like it's been played very much, if at all. And yeah, again, no date on here. But I'm excited to clean these up and give them a spin. I'm almost certain these are from the mid-50s, like 1956 or something like that. But again, I'll do some research and confirm. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to find these. You know, for $1.99 each, how could you go wrong? Even if they're worthless, I think they're cool sort of time capsules. And I don't own many 10-inch records, so I'm happy to kind of add to my 10-inch collection. I think the only 10 inches I have are my Pete Townsend Quadrophenia demos. So very cool find. So again, as I've talked about on the channel before, you never know what you're going to find at Goodwill. A lot of times you're just going to find Herb Alpert and Engelbert Humperdinck and maybe some Tom Jones, but occasionally you get lucky. So keep searching, everybody. Happy hunting. Hope to see you next time on Greg's Grooves.